Hello YouTube, this is the Dual Express with part 4 of my traditional dinosaur deck featuring trap cards in this video. First up we have a hero emerges. When an opponent declares an attack, this card activates and your opponent has to choose one card from your hand. If it's a monster that can be special summoned, it's special summoned straight to the field. Any other card is sent to the graveyard. Next up is called the Haunted. It targets a monster in your graveyard and it can be special summoned in face-up attack position. If this card leaves the field, the monster is destroyed. If the monster is destroyed, then Call the Haunted's destroyed as well. Up next we have Fossil Excavation. To activate this card, you have to discard a card from your hand. Then you can choose a dinosaur type monster in your graveyard and special summon it straight to the field. If it's an effect monster, then its effects are negated. If this card is removed from the field, the monster is destroyed. And if the monster is destroyed, this card's destroyed as well. Next up is Impenetrable Attack. It activates during the battle phase, and you can activate one of two effects. You can target a monster on the field, and it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects during the battle phase. And the second is you take no battle damage during the battle phase. Next we have Malfunction. By paying 500 of your life points, you can negate the activation of a trap card and return it to its original position on the field. Next up is Negate Attack. You can only activate this card during the battle phase if your opponent declares an attack. It negates the attack and ends the battle phase right on the dot. Next up is No Entry. It changes all attack position monsters to defense position. Next up is Return from the Different Dimension. By paying half of your life points, you can special summon as many of your removed monsters from play as possible. During the end phase, all special summon monsters are removed from play that were brought to the field with this card. Next up is Survival Instinct. You can select any number of dinosaur type monsters in your graveyard and remove them from play, and you gain 400 life points for each dinosaur that gets removed from your graveyard. Next up is Torrential Tribute. It activates if a monster is summoned, and it destroys all monsters on the field. And finally, Ultimate Offering. At the cost of 500 life points per monster, the card holder for Ultimate Offering can normal summon or set an additional time. Well, that's all for the traps for traditional dinosaur deck. Tune into the next video for extra deck monsters for traditional dinosaur.